Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we dive into the world of entrepreneurship and explore the concepts that drive business success. Today, we're going to talk about public-private partnerships, financing infrastructure. This is a crucial topic for anyone looking to understand how businesses and governments can work together to create value and drive economic. So, what are our public-private partnerships? In simple terms, they're collaborative agreements between public entities, such as governments or municipalities, and private sector companies to finance, design, build, and operate infrastructure projects. These partnerships have been around for decades, but they've gained significant traction in recent years due to their potential to deliver large-scale infrastructure projects efficiently and effectively. The concept of public-private partnerships has its roots in the 1980s, when governments began to recognize the need for private sector involvement in infrastructure development. Since then, these partnerships have evolved to include a range of models, from design-build-operate contracts to concessions and joint ventures. Influential thinkers, such as economists and business leaders, have contributed to the development of public-private partnerships by highlighting their potential to drive economic growth, improve public services, and enhance infrastructure quality. One of the key principles underlying public-private partnerships is the concept of risk sharing. By partnering with private sector companies, governments can transfer some of the risks associated with infrastructure projects, such as construction and operational risks, to the private sector. This allows governments to focus on their core responsibilities while leveraging the expertise and resources of the private sector to deliver high-quality infrastructure. Another important principle is the concept of value for money. Public-private partnerships are designed to deliver better value for taxpayers' money by combining the strengths of both the public and private sectors. By working together, governments and private sector companies can identify opportunities to reduce costs, improve efficiency, and enhance service quality. Let's look at some real-world examples of public-private partnerships in action. One notable example is the Denver Union Station project in Colorado, USA. This project involved a partnership between the city and county of Denver, the Regional Transportation District, and several private sector companies to redevelop the city's historic Union Station into a modern transportation hub. The project included the construction of a new commuter rail line, a bus terminal, and a public plaza, as well as the redevelopment of surrounding real estate. Another example is the London Heathrow Airport expansion project in the UK. This project involved a partnership between the airport's operator, Heathrow Airport Limited, and several private sector companies to design, build, and finance a new terminal building and other infrastructure improvements. The project was delivered on time and within budget, and it has helped to improve the passenger experience at one of the world's busiest airports. So, how can you apply the concept of public-private partnerships in your own business or career? If you're an entrepreneur or business leader, you may be interested in exploring opportunities to partner with governments or public sector entities to deliver infrastructure projects. This could involve bidding on contracts, forming joint ventures, or developing innovative financing models. To succeed in this space, it's essential to have a deep understanding of the risks and rewards associated with public-private partnerships. You'll need to conduct thorough feasibility studies, engage with stakeholders, and develop robust business cases that demonstrate the value proposition of your project. You'll also need to build strong relationships with public sector partners, which requires effective communication, transparency, and a willingness to collaborate. Some practical tips for success in public-private partnerships include being prepared to invest time and resources in developing a strong business case, building a talented team with expertise in areas such as finance, engineering, and project management, and being flexible and adaptable in the face of changing circumstances. In conclusion, public-private partnerships offer a powerful tool for financing infrastructure that benefits both the public and private sectors. By understanding the core principles, theories, and real-world applications of these partnerships, you can make informed decisions about how to get involved in this exciting space. Remember, every great business starts with action, so take the first step today and explore how public-private partnerships can help you achieve your goals. That's it for today's Business with Louis. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.